Hello and good morning from Walt Disney World. I am hungry, and with my rather ravenous appetite, I am starting my day at Disney's Animal Kingdom for some breakfast. I actually tried to do this yesterday, but I did not arrive in time for breakfast from Satu'li Canteen, which is where I'm going today. How is this for a parking spot? Right? Literally right here at the end of the row. So Satu'li Canteen has a new returning breakfast that I really wanted to get yesterday, but it concludes at 10 o'clock in the morning. Most theme park breakfasts concluded about 10:30 or even 11 o'clock is such an interesting contraction. I'm here at 9 of the clock this morning. I've made it through security, and there's the Animal Kingdom Christmas tree. There's so many animal ornaments on this tree that I don't think that I've ever really paid attention to before. And then the decorations down here at the base. There's King Louie and Tigger, Piglet, Eeyore, Kanga, and Roo. This alligator xylophone, which is interesting. This spinning Chippendale. And then this train here with Stitch as the conductor. And then a giraffe, a hippo, a zebra, a rhinoceros, and of course the little elephant from a Jungle Book. And then I like this ornament. If I could buy this, I absolutely would. This Turk with all the bananas, and then little like blocks here too, with Pumbaa and Nala, Rafiki, and then Simba and Timon and Zazu. So instead of heading through the main entrance, I am going over to Rainforest Cafe just because why not? It's a little bit busier this morning, so going through Rainforest Cafe, I don't know, might be a better alternative than heading over to the touch points, but it's also just sort of a fun thing to do. Presuming that the entrance is going to be open back over here, which it probably is. I don't know why it wouldn't be. It's really quiet in here right now, but I can definitely see that there are touch points over here. This is just so cool. What a fun way to enter into Animal Kingdom. Look how quiet it is back here. At some point, I don't know if or when this bar is ever open, but to be able to come back here and have like a drink would actually be really cool. This does look like sort of like a miniature golf course, which that'd be fun, right? Disney, put in a mini golf course themed to Rainforest Cafe back here. All right, and I'm inside Animal Kingdom. This is the entrance over here, and I'm heading back to Pandora. So what I am a little bit nervous about is the menu for Satu'li Canteen, because there are so many options, which sounds like a good thing, but it's not, because I want all of it. Look at this serenity in the morning. So right now, there should be the Merry Menagerie here at Animal Kingdom, which I always consistently call the Magical Menagerie, but that is a pet gift shop in Diagon Alley over at Universal, which I'll come back for a little bit later after I have breakfast. Because right now, I am just super committed to making sure that this breakfast actually happens, because it is so limited and it looks awesome. All right, I'm putting in the mobile order on my phone just to make sure that I can actually get breakfast, and I'm heading back to Pandora. So I'm actually going to get 3 things for breakfast here over in Satu'li Canteen, which feels very indulgent, but I really did come with an appetite this morning. The order has been successfully submitted, and I'm heading over to Satu'li Canteen. Look at this beautiful view this morning. Just this early, just how the light just like hits the trees and the mountains is just beautiful. And I'm aware I might be a little bit too indulgent, because I do plan to go over to Hollywood Studios for lunch today to get something over there that is new. I really have just not been in Pandora in a long time. You ever get stuck behind groups that take like 10 minutes to go down the stairs? Probably the same people that take half an hour at the parking toll plaza entrance. So my order is ready. I am heading inside to pick it up. I'm so excited for this. I do want to try to grab a menu too, just to see what the other options were, or the one option that I did not get. So these are the breakfast options. They have a frittata and beef, a tropical Pandoran forest fruits, a slow roasted pork shoulder potato hash, and then cinnamon French toast. There's some drinks here too, and then this is the kids' meal. And I absolutely, really sincerely overdid it this morning. I think that I'm gonna sit outside because today it is actually cold. Yeah, it feels absolutely awesome outside. And look how like secluded it is over here. So I've taken a bunch of pictures of this and showed Brennan, and she's very jealous, and we'll have to come back and hopefully try this again at some point, presuming that they still have it. But this is my breakfast from Satu'li Canteen. This is the slow roasted pork shoulder potato hash with chorizo sausage and charred onion sauce. This is the tropical Pandoran forest fruits with fresh yogurt, muesli and honey, so it's like granola, and then there's kiwi, pineapple, and strawberry. And then this is actually the kids' meal. This is the cinnamon French toast with a blueberry cream cheese, passion fruit anglaise, and sausage. And then I was able to get a drink with that, and I got orange juice. So I got some like condiments here in case I need it, but look at this absolutely beautiful, somewhat expensive breakfast that I got from Satu'li Canteen. So I actually had to move over here from over there because it was cold. It was actually really cold, but if that was not probably the best breakfast that I have ever had at Disney World, I'm gonna be thinking about that forever. That is, I don't know, that was just so good. Like the guava and cheese pancake biscuit that you can also get at Animal Kingdom, phenomenal, but that was just top tier breakfast. Across from Satu'li Canteen is Pangu Pangu, and they have the decorations here for Christmas. There's the mech decorated with a Santa hat and a Santa beard and Christmas lights. And there's a lot of other like little decorations that again that I just don't really notice that often. Look at these like little Santas here. Seems a little bit weird that Christmas decorations would be on Pandora, right? So that one sort of makes sense. A Nutcracker avatar. And then these are cool. They have like Ekrons as ornaments here in multi-legged creatures. It's weird because you'll have something like other planetary like that. And then over here you have a little sledding snowman for some reason. So what I think I'm going to do now is head over to Dinoland USA just to see what the Santa meet and greet looks like, just like the Christmas situation in Dinoland, at least right now. I do want to come back when it's dark. I want to see the Christmas lights at night, but Animal Kingdom closes at 6 o'clock, which is when it gets dark. So I'm gonna have to come back and try to strategically be here at night just to see the Christmas lights pretty much as the park closes. It's pretty much always been a theme park conundrum to consistently navigate, is that cool stuff either happens early in the morning or late at night. But I'm heading out of Pandora now. This is a little walkway that I don't really take that often. Yeah, to go over to Dinoland. And then I'll go over to Hollywood Studios at some point because I want to go to Docking Bay 7 because there's something new on the menu over there. And I'm not a food person, I'm not a food vlogger, but just whenever I get excited to do something new, that's when I go and I do it, and it happens to be about food. I'm sorry. It's sort of just the undeniable privilege about living here and either being a cast member or a pass holder, is that I'm able just to go to the theme parks and have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And then specific to me being a vlogger, I can bring a camera and talk to it, and if you want to watch, you can, and then I'm not by myself. So depending on what's available, I might play some games over in Dinoland. I don't know. There's still one plush that I want. There's the Magical Menagerie, like, wall mural over here, in between Pandora and Discovery Island. Or I guess technically on Discovery Island between the Tree of Life and Pandora. So heading over to Dinoland, the Merry Menagerie puppets are out, which I never know how to interact with these things. The penguins are always adorable, but I don't know where the seal is. The seal is my favorite. Here they go, they're running away. Maybe I'll find the seal at some point. There's also, I don't know, like a reindeer, I guess, and there should be a polar bear too somewhere. And there's the polar bear. Cool. I saw the reindeer walking away as I came over here. Could you imagine them decorating the Tree of Life as like a Christmas tree and just wrapping Christmas lights all the way around it and putting like ornaments in the branches? All right, I just want to go over to Dinoland just to see the Santa meet and greet, and then I'll probably head out. So these are the Christmas lights that I want to see and walk underneath at night. It's sort of hard to see because it is daytime, but the lights are on the dinosaur skeleton, and then way up there is a Santa hat and beard on the dinosaur. So yeah, I want to come back and walk underneath this at night. This massive bone is a gift to Pluto from Donald. So I'm gonna go over here to the games just to see what's available, because the plush that I need is of this dinosaur, but it's, oh, I could do this one over here. This one's not open that often. The challenge with a lot of these games is that you need multiple players to play for the bigger prizes, and I want this prize. So I could play this over here. I could play basketball to win this guy, but I would need to make all three. Okay, so I got a couple game vouchers. I don't know what I'm gonna use them for, but thought I might try a couple games. See, this is sort of hard because I either have to depend on my own prowess or I have to take advantage of the coordination of children which neither one of those I feel super confident about. So I went over to Comet Crasher and I did terrible. And then went over here to Bronto Score and I got one basket. So I got a Mickey Mouse that I have so many of, but these are gonna be worth millions one day, right? After this land closes. But I really want this guy. Maybe one day. It'll also be cool to come back and do this with Brennan. Maybe like a Dino Land photo shoot. I'm still gonna be coming back with Brennan just to enjoy this area one more time. Try one last time to win that dino. Maybe. And then again, also to see all the Christmas decorations and stuff at night. So right now Santa Claus is not here. We're meeting very soon. Something that I did not notice last time is this massive Dino Institute rug in front of the couch. And then all the Animal Kingdom specific decorations just all over the place. This is just such a fun addition for the holidays here at Animal Kingdom. Santa's away feeding his reindeer Osaurus, of course. This is a little bit sad. We're dancing till extinction at the Dino Institute holiday party. Special guest, guess who? Snacks for herbivores and carnivores alike. And then I didn't notice this either here, this like award for Dr. Grant Seeker. And then there's like a chicken nugget pillow on the couch. This is just so well done. Look at all these decorations. But they'll even have Christmas decorations. Little reindeer. Antlers and then Christmas lights. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to studios now. Look at these little like decorations. Just parachuting dinosaurs. I don't know, it's interesting what they come up with and how they execute it. It's genius. It is Disney Imagineering level of detail and randomness. Dinosaurs assembling a snowman. Okay, I'm trying to make sure that I give us something to do whenever we do come back together, Brennan and I, whenever we have the same day off at some point again. Also, this used to be like a plush you could get here, but I have not seen it in a long time. I didn't really care for it anyway. The Christmas lights here, too. Pretty much all around Tyrannosaurus, even up on the roof, too. I'm always so intrigued and interested in like quiet areas in the theme parks, and I don't think I've ever come back over here. Like, look how quiet it is. This is, I guess, the backside of Tyrannosaurus, but like back here in the corner. All right, heading over to Hollywood Studios to get some lunch. All right, I'm doing Tough to Be a Bug. Just on my way to the park because I want to see if the Hopper animatronic is working again because the show is not long for this park. And I wanted to do something before I left. I didn't just want it to be about food because who would want to watch a vlogger where all they talk about is food? I hope this queue doesn't change when they redo the show. I really doubt it given the turnaround time for this Zootopia show. And this queue isn't even very A Bug's Life themed. It's Animal Kingdom Tree of Life themed. There's like nobody in the queue though right now. Flash forward when they announce the closing date for this, and it's going to be busy. This entire extended queue is going to be used probably. Alright, I made it underneath the Tree of Life, waiting for the next show, hopefully in just a few minutes. Alright, heading into the theater now. Let's see if the Hopper animatronic is working.
Flick, what are these humans wearing on their heads?
Oh, I made them honorary bugs.
Honorary what? They're our biggest enemy. You humans have always seen us as monsters. If you had it your way, you would destroy us all. But you never will, because we outnumber you 200 million to 1. Maybe it's time you honorary bugs got a taste of your own medicine. What? You're still alive? This means war!
So I get to sit right in front of the Flick animatronic back there. That was awesome. I meant Hopper, but I said Flick. I tried to be discreet with recording because I didn't want to bother anybody. But now I'm actually heading over to Hollywood Studios because I'm hungry again. Whoa, what a surprise. Hopefully when Brennan and I come back, we can finally try some of these food booths that I can consistently mention. Speaking of eating, look at these lifelong enemies pitted in internal competition with one another. The rabbit and the tortoise enjoying a little lunch together. There's the reindeer, I think, maybe, walking away. Still don't see the seal. It is my favorite, just because of how cute it is. I feel like a theme park puppets were my conscious, the rapper from Universal. would be like the devil on my shoulder, and then the seal would be the angel on my shoulder, both just like talking to me. You know the one I'm talking about, like the raptor, like the walk around little raptor guy, and then the little happy little seal that they have here. But it's finally time to get some lunch in Galaxy's Edge and make my shirt relevant that I wore at Animal Kingdom today. And then I have to ride something over there probably, right? Because I did talk to Bee-Bug. I'm trying to think about what I haven't done there in a while, but I might just walk around. I don't know, I don't have to ride a ride. Although Muppets would be fun to do, since I did sort of like a 3D show here. But now to head back to my car, which is parked at the very end of the row, the last spot in the parking lot. I never get that luck. And I made it back to my car, I get at the very end of the row, and I'm heading to Hollywood Studios. This worked out really well. I also might give this to like Isaac or Margot, my nephew or niece. And just a few minutes later, I've made it to Disney's Hollywood Studios. I think I'm just gonna directly go back to Galaxy's Edge and get some lunch. I forget what it is, but there's something new on the menu at Docking Bay 7 that, when I read about it, I got pretty excited about it. So that's what I'm doing here, pretty much. And I have decided that I am going to watch Muppets. And then I think that that's it today, probably. Well, I got a really good parking spot at Animal Kingdom and then a pretty crappy parking spot at Hollywood Studios, but I guess that's just how it goes. Alright, I made it through security, and I'm heading inside studios. Unfortunately, there's no Rainforest Cafe for me to bypass the touch points here, so I'll head back to Galaxy's Edge, I guess through Toy Story Land. There's some cool window displays here for Christmas. Donald and Daisy and the nephews. It was right around the corner. And then over here in this window are, of course, the dancing Minnie Mouse ornaments. I think these used to be like peppermint, right? So also, I messed up. I'm not going to Docking Bay 7. There is a new menu, but it's not at Docking Bay 7. It's at Oyby's Cantina. So I'm still going to Galaxy's Edge. I was able to get a dining reservation for just myself, for one person, for Oyby's Cantina in like 45 minutes. So what I'm going to do at that time, which is probably more like half an hour, I'm gonna go to Muppets. So because I zoomed in on the Animal Kingdom Christmas tree, this is the Hollywood Studios Christmas tree, which doesn't seem to have anything pertaining to Hollywood Studios. Just a bunch of these like Santa Claus and candy cane ornaments. I feel like I've been coming to the theme parks a lot recently, but like doing very specific things at each individual theme park. Like I'm in Hollywood Studios just to get French fries, back over the back lot, and then now coming back to Studios just to do Muppets and then go to Oyby's Cantina. So by the time that I'm done with Muppets, I can probably check in for my reservation for Oyby's Cantina. All right, heading into Muppets for the next show. There's some Christmas trees outside of the theater facade. That's cool. All right.
We have 5 minutes to our next Muppet Vision 3D.
Gotta get to the waiting area. 5 minutes till the next show. Alright, the theater's loading for the next show. One day, I'll try to like actually pay attention to all the details in here, because there is a lot to notice in this pre-show room. Okay, heading into the theater now.
I'll send you a penguin! I'm sorry! Oh, wait! Don't shoot! Duck, everybody! Duck! No, not you! Well! Look out! Well, what do you think? Do we have time to go to the bathroom before the next show? We can't, you old fool! We're bolted to the seats!
Alright, so I sat down front here. I've just been filming like a little bit of the shows that I've been seeing today, but it was fun. This will never not feel like original Hollywood Studios to me, MGM to a lot of people. So I just came from around the corner, that's where the theater is, and this is the old Muppet gift shop. And this is for Jollywood Nights. They set up like a little photo opportunity in here, which is cool. I've seen this, so that's interesting to know that this is where that is. As I showed where you can meet Santa over at Animal Kingdom, this is where you can meet Santa here at Hollywood Studios, which is right next to Pizza Rizzo here. But it is time for my reservation, so I'm heading into Galaxy's Edge. Something about Muppet Vision 3D. Waldo is like my least favorite Disney character. I find him so annoying, which is sad because this is one of my favorite shows. Look at these trees here. Probably for Jollywood Nights too. Alright, so I've been checked in for my reservation, so I'm just heading over to Oyby's. So something that's interesting, I think, is that Single Rider did it go away and then come back for Rise of the Resistance, but you don't bypass the pre-shows anymore. Like I used to go sort of in like cast member only areas. You don't do that anymore. So I feel very fortunate now knowing that I'll probably never get to do that again, and I got to do it. Also, it's hot again. It was actually like very comfortably like chilly this morning. and now it's warm. Okay, so they do have a couple options at Oga's Cantina that are like new savory food options. Because before they never really had like food, they just had like little snacks. I'm sure that'll get a booth all by myself. There's no way that they'll put me at a table with a bunch of other people. So I'm standing at the very end of the bar. So they have new drinks here, which are gonna be a little bit difficult to see. But what I'm here for are the new food options, which is this cheese roll and then this flatbread. And I'm getting that flatbread. So I'm that guy right now. And it has this flashlight on. So I got a drink and then I got this flatbread. So the drink, this is the Mycelium and Bubbles with blueberry essence, which is gin, elderflower liqueur, blueberry lime juice, topped with tonic water and garnished with an edible hibiscus flower. And then this is the thruster roasted bantha flatbread, which is a non-flatbread topped with spiced chorizo beef and a 4-cheese blend, which looks delicious. Okay, doing my food. I don't know if you can hear me right now, it's pretty loud in here. It was good, but I don't know if the drink was worth $18, the flatbread was worth $17. Here we try the bar. By DJ Rex, laying down the tunes, the tracks. So that was one of the quicker trips that I've ever had into Oga's Canteen. It took about like half an hour. So I still don't know if I would consider that a meal. That still felt like very much so a snack to me. But I did it. I did what I came here to do, which was just to eat food. Did you like and subscribe and comment yet? I'm a vlogger. I deserve admiration and adoration for eating food at theme parks. I think I'm finally heading out the park now. We're going to be getting off the board here very soon. I actually spent a little bit more time at Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios than I thought I would, but I'm not complaining about it. Okay, I turned around. I'm going back this way just because I came from this way, so I'm going to go out of the park through Toy Story Land. This feels immature, but everyone has lightsabers, and I want to have a lightsaber fight with somebody, which maybe Brennan will indulge in that with me at home. But look at this. They have seating over here leading into Galaxy's Edge from Toy Story Land, just because they are just, I don't even know what they're doing over here anymore. Nobody's lunchbox. There's the ham cookie. And I know that this joke is particularly tired and I don't really even like using it, but it feels like Epic Universe has been constructed in the time that it's taken them to do whatever they've been doing over here by Woody's Lunchbox. It has to be a new seating section right back there. And then of course another tired observation of pointing out the Christmas lights that are always in Toy Story Land. Insert some sort of a joke about it always being decorated for Christmas here. The characters here have a Christmas overlay. There's Buzz with his Santa hat. There's even decorations back here in Pixar Place. Same with Animal Kingdom, Brennan, and I really need to take like a nighttime date to Hollywood Studios. This is cool. This is where the skating show happens during Jollywood. All right, I'm heading back down Hollywood Boulevard, back outside to head back to the car. It's been a long day, but it's been fun. Today was a day of new food experiences for me, and then getting to see some 3D shows with animatronic and live action elements. We're getting Christmas decorations over here. Look at this. Over here too. Cute, right? I was serious about that lightsaber duel with Brennan that I'm going to be having later. I'm excited to do that. Even though it did get a little bit warmer towards the middle part of the day, it was really nice to just have like a cold day at Disney. So I'm into studios today, and just to have some food and to see the shows. And just, I don't know, sometimes it's just nice to spend my day being at Disney without it being this big production or reason for being here. It's just nice to convince myself that it's okay, especially when Brennan and I have separate days off, just to go